Welcome to Robin Minds Plus. My name is Desmond Ebua Ikunwe. But today on Robin Minds Plus, we're having conversations with she was running LinkedIn top 50 personalities. We're talking about Temi Popoola.
Hey
Hi, Temi.
Desmond, how are you
How are you?
doing?
What did you say?
I'm good.
Good afternoon. I can't really see your face. Can you move the camera a bit?
Oh, okay. Can you see my face now? Is it clearer?
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We are having a conversation about how to stay creative. So, are you enjoying the whole lockdown?
Enjoying. I wouldn't say enjoying, but I'm maximizing it. I wish I could go out more. I wish I could do certain things. But I mean, this is what we have to do to stay healthy. This is what we have to do to, be concerned about other people and to just abide by what the government is saying. So I'm maximizing it, but enjoying. Ha ha ha. I'm not sure I'll say enjoying.
By maximizing, what do you mean?
Okay, so the lockdown is an opportunity for us to actually do a lot of things. For example, I mean, in this period, I've attended a lot of webinars, a lot of.
Maybe.
I've attended some free ones, and I'm hoping to register for something that is paid also.
So, so the conversation we had a conversation of having. That's too many conversations in one sentence. So the conversation with having is, how do people maximize this 14-day lockdown? How do people stay engaged? Because a lot of creative people, we've seen a lot of videos online. A lot of people are jumping on TikTok. A lot of people are doing different things just to get by the every single day. So how do we maximize the 14-day lockdown?
Okay, I think the first thing that everybody needs to do is to have a plan. That's the most important thing. Have a plan. Because if you don't have a plan, you wake up every day and every day will just happen. So things will happen.
What do you mean? Do you mean like get a paper and a pen?
Well, if you could, writing things always makes them better. If you could write it down, that's even much better. But if it's in your mind, that's a good way to. But writing it, like you said, is a good idea. The thing is, some people are still working remotely. Some people are still working for the organization. So the organization kind of already gives you a plan, because you still have to start out with meetings in the morning. You do your normal routine, and then you have meetings in the afternoon, and probably you close. So you still have that. So the organization has a plan for you. So if you're in that tree, you already have some plan. You just be considering whether you want to do certain things for personal development also. But the thing is, we already have 2 weeks to stay at home. So having a plan, for example, what do I want to do? Do I want to connect more with people? I put something up, funny enough, and I mentioned you. I said, the last time we had I was on Robin Minds, you asked me about LinkedIn, you asked me about how I managed to be, one of the top 50 personalities on LinkedIn. You asked me these questions, and that conversation inspired me to do a LinkedIn training, which I'm actually hosting very soon on April 11th. Now, because of that conversation, it kind of spurred me to say, I need to do something now. Because a lot of people have been asking me this question, and Desmond asked me this question. So that spurred me. So that just got me thinking that we need to engage in other useful conversations, and now is the time. So perhaps with your mentors, perhaps with your friends, colleagues. And I'm not just talking of the casual conversations that we have regularly. I'm talking about deliberately having a plan. I'm going to book an appointment with this person to show how serious I am, and to talk to them for about 1 hour, so that perhaps we can develop a strategy, or my ideas I've had in my mind for so long, we can actually brainstorm about it. See, Desmond, I told you this for free. I know at least 2 people who, within this space of the lockdown, have gotten more gigs. Because what they had to do, I mean, these 2 people are lawyers, and people reached out to them and said, oh, finally I remembered, actually, there's this thing I need to draft. Could you please help me draft it? Well, the good thing is you can draft from home. So people are actually cashing out during this lockdown. Of course, it is inevitable that you rest, right? People drop plans, and they just put work, and I'm
Because
like,
that was going to be my next question. Because this is new for a lot of people. Growing up, like a lot of people do not necessarily. A lot of us in Lagos, for people in Lagos, we have a routine. So for you, it's waking up in the morning and try and beat the traffic as much as possible and get to work.
I know, right?
You have like your 9 to 5. When you're done with work, you're trying to get home early, beat the traffic again, and then you're exhausted when you get home. And now you're saying build up a plan. So it's all new for people. It's all new for. How do you easily get into it? Because it's for everybody. When the brain rejects new things, so you have to grow into it.
Okay, so this is what I would advise, right? It is not feasible that you just start out and say that out of 12 hours, say you were usually at work from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or say from 5 a.m. you wake up in Lagos and you commute, you get to work and you come back by 5. That's already 12 hours. So say you say, I want to maximize this time and I want to work for 12 hours. Stretch. I wake up the same 5 a.m. and I will end close 5 p.m. and I will work and all I will take is 1 hour break. Well, maybe some people can do it, but I will just recommend that you put in some good hours for you to actually rest. So, I mean, you don't have to do 12 straight hours. You could take out some good time to actually rest, some good time to gist with your friends over a Skype call or over a WhatsApp call or something like that. And then just look at how effectively. So I like to make plans based on goals to achieve, not necessarily based on putting 12 hours. Sometimes you have to do some things for long hours, but let it be goal oriented. Today I want to write chapter 1 to 3 of my book. Today I want to speak with so person and get an insight, or I want to give this person my mental feedback on this. So that's good. So let it be goal oriented and try to put some time to gist, to flex, to rest, to sleep.
For me personally, I've been trying to connect with a lot of people in my field online. So what's the best way for you who's a LinkedIn personality? And I believe you talked about your training, which you'll be having April the 11th for LinkedIn. So what's the best way to sell yourself, to maximize the opportunity of staying at home and meet new people? Because a lot of us, we usually claim that, I'm really busy. Oh my Lord, I have so much, I can't attend to. But now every single person, the very busy, the CEO, the graduate trainee, every single person at different organizations, they have quality time, like enough time to respond to you. So how can you best sell yourself now? Okay,
so as a professional, I usually say this over and again. LinkedIn is an effective tool for to leverage, to ace your career goals. I mean, to build your profile. LinkedIn is a very effective tool. Somebody asked me, what am I doing wrong with my LinkedIn profile? And I actually went to her profile and I found that a lot of things were wrong. I mean, if I wasn't her friend and I just looked at the profile, I would have a wrong impression of her, because the picture, the bio, her content, all of it was just somehow. It was not something that I would want to connect with you as a professional and say, let's just talk about your work or something like that. So a good thing to do now would be to actually build profile. So take a look at your LinkedIn. What's it looking like? Is it looking attractive? Is it the type of LinkedIn page that other people would want to, that they would look at first
what sight? What do you tag as attractive? What do you tag as attractive?
So attractive is something that reflects your brand, that effectively reflects your brand. If it effectively reflects your brand, it's actually attractive. Now, another question goes to, what is your brand then? But that's left for everybody to actually decide, what brand do I have? But if you have something in your mind of how you see yourself, of how you perceive yourself, for example, as a banker, this is how I perceive myself. I add value, I do this, I do that. And your LinkedIn profile is not reflecting that, then it is not attractive. So, I mean, we don't all have the same achievements. You know, there's this joke about how everybody on LinkedIn is always pleased and what's the word? I'm excited, I'm honored, I'm this and that. And some people have a longer bio
I feel
and
like
other
everybody's
achievements.
legit selling themselves there.
I know. Everybody is. You see, everybody is. And some people have a long bio. Maybe they have a longer bio or achievements or experiences because they actually have long. So it's not trying to compete. But the question is, in your own space, are you reflecting your brand properly? So I asked people this question. They're doing one thing, but we're confused about what they're doing. So are you a lawyer? Are you a doctor? Are you a pharmacist? Are you a farmer? Which one are you doing? Because today you put this up, tomorrow you put another one up, next tomorrow I'm confused. Are you actually a banker? I don't really get all of it. And there is no nexus. So that is a challenge. That is not attractive. Or you put a picture that looks to me like, I don't really want to connect, really. This picture doesn't look professional, you know. Or you chat me up, you come into my DM and you say, wanna gonna, hi babe. Hi babe, where? On LinkedIn. What's happening? Or you're trying to reach out to the CEO of a multinational and you're saying that. Or you're trying to, there are many options. Or I go to your feed and I see what you've been posting and it just doesn't look, I mean, you probably have a lot because a lot of us are doing a lot. I mean, forget that we look at it as little. When you think about what you're doing, you find out that it's actually a lot. And it's about how you put it out so that you leverage on this visibility and you get other people to know what you're doing. But then you put what you're doing and it looks like it is nothing. Or you put it out, you undersell yourself. Those things, they're all challenges. And honestly, Desmond, after our conversation and receiving messages from a lot of people, I got to find out that the way forward is to teach people how to do it and how not to do it. Because we could just point out all of these and people are still like, so what exactly do you want us to do? What do you want us to write? I mean, I received some emails from surveys and people said the major challenge that they had is, I don't know how to post content. I don't know how to generate this content. And this place looks like it's like for some strange people, it's alien. Everybody's honored and pleased and chuffed. So really, content creation is a challenge for a lot of people. And that's why I just decided we have to do this and we have to do it once and for all. And that's why we're going to do the LinkedIn training. The webinar is on April 11th. And I really hope to, show people some of the things I've learned. Because personally, I mean, I learned a lot being on LinkedIn and being there for a short while and being recently recognized as one of the top 50 personalities on LinkedIn. But because of this training, it has led me to even go further, to even research and say, okay, I'm a lawyer, right? Other people are not everybody's a lawyer, and people are in different shoes. But what do they need to do right to increase their visibility? The goal of everything as a professional is career development. So how can you use LinkedIn to actually achieve this? And that's what I'm going to be doing at the training that is coming soon. Because honestly, Desmond, there are a lot of challenges.
I remember that you started the conversation about mentioning that you've attended a lot of webinars. A lot of people do not know where to get all of these trainings, access free trainings, and opportunities online. So what are some of the platforms that you currently check to see these available opportunities?
Okay, so you're asking, sorry, that wasn't clear. Are you asking where they can get opportunities?
Yeah, opportunities like the webinars. Yes, webinars, like all those free courses and stuff.
Okay, free webinars, because we like free things, right? Okay, but free webinars, you can see your face. You can just surf the internet generally. That's what I do. I mean, if there are people, first of all, let's just be clear. I mean, there's a lot of knowledge that could do you so much good, but not every webinar is what you actually need. So it really depends on your area, your field. Is this something that is general knowledge, like LinkedIn? That one is important for everybody, so that's why you need to join that one. But is this something that is general knowledge? Then follow people, on social media. I mean, the webinars I've attended, I was scrolling through people's pages and I saw them, and that's how I attended. But you can be more deliberate.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Temi, once again for joining us.
Thank you,
I know you.
Desmond, for having me.
I know you would kill me for pronouncing your name as Temi. It's Temi, right?
No, it's Temi, but it's fine, no problem. I'll not kill you today.
Thank you so much. Do
All
have
right
an
now.
amazing day. Bye.
Yes, you too. Bye.
All right. So that was an amazing time. I'm speaking with Temi Popoola. She was ranked top 50 personalities on LinkedIn. It was really amazing having this conversation with her. See you on the next episode of Robin Mind Spark. And thank you so much for joining us.